What up, y'all? It's Cliff. Hey, man, I got a good question a while ago. Somebody asked me about who you was set by when you eat and stuff in there. Um, man, I know on TV, they always got a scene where the new guy, the only seat left is by the baddest dudes in the place. That ain't how it works at Alabama. Or let me say this: that ain't how it was at Ventures, where I was at. You man, you stood in a long ass line, and they got like like lunch tables at the school, but they got like three or four of them hooked together, and that's one row. And they got like one, two, three, maybe four or five rows of pretty long tables, and you come in the door and you go around the wall in line. So like if you got three or four buddies in the dorm, y'all just get together and stand in line. Well, that way, when you get around, you go around the wall and you come back all the way around, and that's where the lunch line is, and you get your tray, and then right down here at the end's a Kool-Aid thing, but there's a police down there steadily yelling, "Hurry your ass up, man! Come on, let's go, let's go!" I mean, they don't give you hardly any time to eat. No lie. Like, I mean, seriously, like I still got a bad habit of it today from prison is I'll just fucking smash my food down and not even like take a drink or nothing like because I don't know it just some things stick. But yeah, you ain't really got to worry. But man, listen, everybody's more focused on hurrying up and getting that food eat before that man. Because I'm gonna tell you when they say yes, hey, let's go, get up. When they tell you that, you can play games with them if you want to, because some of them officers, they ain't gonna do nothing, too outrageous. But then there's a few of them that'll snatch your ass up. Like you gotta know. Best thing to do is sit down, say your little Lord, thank bless this food, and get to eating and get it. Because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be just about 3 minutes. That man's gonna be hitting that table. Let's go, clear this table out. Come on, y'all get the fuck out of here. We got more. So yeah, man, like there's really no assigned seating in there. If you're new and you don't know anybody, man, just get in line and just get your tray and eat. But like, don't let nobody be like, "Hey, man, give me that. Let me get that from you." Be like, "No, look, man, when I'm done with my tray, whatever's left, y'all can have." And that's the way I would like. There was a lot of people, man, that would get up with a tray that they still got a lot of good food left on, and they just dump in the garbage, man. And a lot of people be, especially in the morning, like I ain't, man, it's crazy. I like them damn eggs, man. I don't even think they're real eggs, y'all. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of fake ass artificial powdered or something. I don't know, but I like them suckers, boy. So in the mornings, I'd be like, "Hey, man, y'all hook me up with them eggs, Hey, don't," because I would go around and find out, figure out, like I would, when I was eating, I'd be watching and I'd see who didn't eat them eggs, and then I'd go back to the dorm and be like, "Hey, you don't eat them eggs at breakfast?" They'd be like, "No, man, hell no, I don't eat that." Uh, hey, well, let me get them then. And most people ain't gonna like throw, but there are some that will. But as far as assigned seating and all that, no, man. Only thing, and you ain't really got to do it, but um, it's just prison, man. When you get ready to get up, you tap the table twice, and then stand up. That lets. Now this is what I was told. You knock on the table twice, and then you go and get up, and that lets the people around you know that you're done and you're getting up, like you're not fixing to get up and swing on them or something. You know what I mean? Like for about 6 months after I got out of prison, like I'd go down to the barbecue shop and get something to eat and go to get up from the table, and then get up because you had to do that knock. But that's an old school thing, right? That old knocking on the table shit. But I learned in prison, man, when you sit down, thank the Lord for your food, eat it up, knock twice on the table, get up and blow out. Cause you see, like I said that one day, man, I was eating 1 minute, scarfing it down, and then the next minute there was a violation going down on the yard. I got to see it, boy. They smoked that boy. They knocked. I'm talking about, woo, man. They put it on him good. But yeah, Kilby. Now I'll tell you about Kilby. You can get Kilby now. What I mean by get them is you can get like two. Like, man, I remember one time I was in Madison County Jail, and that dude would go get a tray and then go back and put on somebody's reading glasses and get back in line. And the police let it go on for a long time. And then he finally one day said, "Hey, motherfucker, don't you think I don't know that's you? Like, quit going and putting them glasses on." But QB, they was like, it was so wide open, you could get in line, and Kilby had a lot better food than other counts for some reason. But you could get in line at Kilby and get you a tray and sit down, and old Michael Jordan would be on your ass, I'm talking about calling you mama a hoe, and oh man, he'll handle you rough, white, black, Mexican. It didn't matter who you was. Michael Jordan would let you have it, bro. But Kilby, you can eat good, and then just walk out the door and hook right back around the corner and just get right back in line. And most of the time at Kilby, you can get 2 plates every meal, and nobody will say nothing. So yeah, man, like I said, Kilby, I was eating good, especially on Chicken Sunday. Well, I buy that chicken up because I didn't like a lot of people use their money. Man, and let me say this: y'all don't get me wrong. When I say like I had money in there, I'm not saying by no means at all like I'm rich, like I was rich or nothing like that. All I'm saying was I had somebody putting money on my books, and I didn't like blow it on stuff. Like I used it for for store, and I bought a mattress, and I bought some tattoos, and but that's about it. I didn't buy no phones or nothing. I didn't buy dope. I just used it for like I said, different things. I kept a lot of hygiene in my box and stuff, and but um, yeah, that was a good question on the eating. It ain't nothing like TV, man. Trust me, you ain't gonna get your tray. You ain't gonna be the last one to get a tray, and then the last seat be, over here by the damn, uh, Latin Kings or something. It ain't like that, man. But I'll tell y'all a story. It's funny. There was only one Mexican guy in the whole prison. And I'm going to say this first because I was thinking about this other night, and I'll forget it if I don't tell y'all this. Y'all, when I was at Ventures, there was a daddy, a son, and a stepson. All 3 in the same damn prison. I ain't kidding you. And then when I was at Decatur, there was a daddy and a son there. Like, it was crazy, man. But now I forgot what I was talking about on the other. But I'm bad about that, man. My thoughts will get to jumping on me. And damn, what was I saying there? I don't know. Anyway, man, look, they make you eat fast in there. You ain't gonna be you ain't gonna be focusing on where you're sitting or nothing like that. Like, you just gonna, I'm telling you, man, they don't give you no time. Like, they rush your ass in and rush you out fast, man. But yeah, but that was crazy though, man. Seeing like that dude, it was the daddy and his son and his stepson. They was all there, and then I made the boy at Decatur. He worked at the same place with me, man. He had big old glasses, like Coke bottle glasses, big old glasses, and he was a good old boy. He's a little bit goofy, you know what I mean. And his daddy was pretty slick, like I think his daddy was like one of them smart criminals, like. But anyway, the son was a freaking screw up, man. So I had a job. The job I had in that plant, all I did was label boxes all day long. Like, I gotta have a stack of labels in the morning time. Man, y'all don't even know how many labels a day I would put on boxes. And but dude drove the forklift around, and he would come around through there, and I'd always be hollering, "Hey, Do a donut, man. Do a donut. He was like, oh, no, I ain't going to get in trouble. I ain't going to get in trouble. And so, man, I just kept, you know, every time he'd come around through there, I'd say, man, burn that motherfucker, you know. And he would grin, boy. And I remember one day he stopped and he looked back at me and grinned, and I knew right then. I said, "Oh, I got him. He's gonna do something." Sure enough, man. Listen, it was like a couple hours later. There was about 6 big old bags full of shredded documents sitting over there waiting to be taken out, and they, you know, trash. And he come around through there on that old Toyota forklift, and I said, "Hey, man," I said, "get on that." And boy, he turned that thing and floored it. And when he did, he come around and the back wheel hooked one of them bags of damn shredded things and busted, look, and stuff went everywhere. And man, I was laughing. Everybody was laughing. Dude jumps off the thing, and there ain't nothing he can do. The bag's caught up underneath the forklift now. It's hung up. Like you got to lay down on the ground and get up underneath there and pull it out. So, you know, like I said, I was laughing and joking about it and all that. And that evening, I got back to the camp, and I always, as soon as I got back, I'd go get a shower, and then I'd go back and cook and sit down and get ready for bed. Man, I was sitting there, and I didn't even know who his daddy was for real at the time. And all of a sudden, this big old, like 60-something-year-old man, big old guy, man, he come up on me and he said, "Hey, man," he said, "leave that damn boy alone, man. Don't be getting him fucked up down there at work." He said, "Some bitch would jump off a bridge if you told him to." And I was like, "Oh, my bad, man." I was like, I was just egging him on and stuff. And he said, "Y'all know, quit that shit." He said, "He's a damn idiot." And this is daddy telling me this. And then his daddy, like, damn near kicked his ass in there for it, because he got a write-up for doing it. And I felt bad, too, man, because I was like, damn, yeah, you know, I was, you know, just I was trying to egg him on, and he busted a damn bag full of shredded paper, man. It's something serious. But, yeah, his daddy got on my ass. And, it was just like your daddy getting on to you, too, because he was an old man, you know, and I was like, all right. And, but it was funny. I said, "I was just messing with him. I was just egging him on, man." He said, "I know. That's the problem. He's a fucking idiot." I was like, damn, man. But yeah, it was crazy, man. One camp had father, son, and the stepson, and the other camp had the son and the daddy. Talking about. And then I think right before I got to Ventress, there was like 2 twin brothers that was there. Well, I know there was. Yeah. Um, It's crazy, man. There's all kind of people got family in prison and stuff. But well, all right, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all asking the question and stuff on the comments, man. I appreciate everybody that's commenting. Man, listen, y'all. I'm 100 subscribers away, man. Um, man, I need y'all to help me out. Let me show y'all something real quick, bro. For real, man. I'm trying to get myself. I'm trying to get myself right, man, for real. I'm going to. Ain't no train. That's just taking me some time. But I done paid for them bad boys. Yes, sir. Cost me $1,640 for them mugs. But they gonna be all right though. Blood out, son, on that ass. So I got these now. I just gotta I gotta work on the damn extraction part, you know, with no insurance. That's what's gonna be costly, I think. And then I gotta get a bottom partial made. So I'm gonna get there. I'm working on it. Just gotta keep on grinding. Keep your head up, like old Horton used to say in prison. Chin up, keep pushing. All right, y'all.